What's up everyone, this is Raven Gunplay and let's get started. So today we are unboxing and building the classic kit 1/144 scale Master Gundam from the Mobile Fighter G Gundam series. Now this kit here was actually released back in 1994, so definitely a classic, and this is a reprint, so I managed to snag one. Now for a quick history and a little bit of a spoiler so you guys can skip this. This unit is actually based off the Kowloon Gundam and made by Neo Hong Kong. Now this unit here is actually made up of DG cells, and it is able to disguise itself as the Kowloon Gundam, and this unit requires a lot of strong will to be able to pilot this, and Master Asia is the one person perfect to handle this beast here. Now as for the armaments of this unit here, this unit actually got plenty. Number one is the Master Cloth. It is, as mentioned, a cloth type weapon and generated by beam. And then you got a near crusher, a hand blade with telescopic mechanism that instantly extends and retracts from the elbow to strike. And then you have the distant crusher, and the elbow is controlled by a beam wire, and the hand blade is used to strike enemies at a distance. And then you got the Darkness Shot, a small beam cannon with 5 emitters built into the bottom of the left and right palms. Now, some of the special attacks that this unit have is the Darkness Finger, and this is actually a martial arts move, and that is the opposite of the Shining Finger that Domakashi used. And as for the pilot itself, his name is Master Asia. Actually, that is his alias. Now, his actual name is Shuji Kuroso. His other titles is the King of Hearts and the famous one, Undefeated of the East. Now, he is originally a Neo-Japan fighter, but due to unforeseen circumstances in some of his earlier fights, he was actually disqualified and ended up moving to Neo Hong Kong and ended up piloting the Kowloon Gundam. Now as for his Neo Japan unit, it is the Yamato Gundam, which is actually very similar to the Shining Gundam, which is actually quite nice. He ended up adopting Domon Kashu at an early age and taught him the Sekyoko Ken. Hopefully I pronounced that properly. And he is actually the main antagonist of the Mobile Fighter G Gundam series and fought against Tomonkashu many times. Now that is a long history. Now let's move on to the kit itself. The box artwork is actually really nice. There's the Shining Gundam and the Master Gundam. Really nice artwork. And this is actually the 7th in line in the G Gundam series. And then at the side of the box here, you actually got the Gundam Master basic information, and on the side, as always, I like this part here, the specifications. And first time that Master Asia is not here, I wonder. And some of the action poses. Now let's open up the box here. You get 2 packages in total. You actually got your what do you call this now? Manual. Here's Master Asia. Okay, and there are the runners, and this will be a straightforward build. Now let's go ahead and open up the packagings. Okay, we're gonna start up with runner A1 here. Now A1 got a what looks like a dark gray color scheme. Now let's have a closer look. The legs doesn't have any details. shoulder piece looks like it gets some rough texture, which is quite nice. So this is runner A1. Okay, this is runner A2. You actually get the palms here. I believe this is the forearm. You get the body, sadly, as always. Joints are together. Here's the headpiece. Wow, look at that. Okay, another headpiece. Reminds me of a certain character from Alice in Wonderland, if I remember correctly. And then up next is you got runner B1 here. B1 got the red. Okay, you get the feet here. Ah, look at that. Articulated ball joints for the legs, which is actually quite nice. Okay. Okay, now up next is the runner B2. You get the wings here. And one thing I do notice is the rough textures inside. Yeah, it's not perfect. Of course, it's a classic. And then the last two pieces of item is the polycaps and the stickers. There's a lot of stickers there. And this is the faceplate. Oh boy. Okay, there you have it, guys. Unboxing of the Master Gundam. So let's go ahead and build this beast.
Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire, fire from the galaxy up in this. I'll be rolling like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. Fire on the night out, I'm on the high cloud. Shooting stars with the crowd, sun's out. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire, fire from the galaxy up in this.
There you have it. 37 minutes and 20 seconds. Now this is a really nice build, but the issue is the color separation. It's practically black and red, so I ended up using the stickers, majority of it anyway. This is actually the leftover, as you guys can see. So practically I've just used I didn't use the, what do you call that, the front skirt and the faceplate sticker. And other than that, it is actually a really nice build. Let's have a closer look. There is issues with the seam lines, and it's all over the place. These are all for the G series kit, due to the fact that this is a classic kit released back in 1994, and definitely this beast here had seen an upgrade actually, which is the high grade Master Gundam that I'm actually looking forward to actually getting. So now certain features that I actually do like about this is the forearm actually extend here, which is actually quite nice. And for the wing here, there is no core block, and at least we're not using the polycap hands. Now other than that, the details could be better. Knobs and seam lines, as you guys can see, all over the place. I actually had to crank up the brightness a little bit so you guys can actually see. Now this one here looks like a flip-flop, so definitely some detailing is necessary. But some of the features that I do like is, even though the waist is integrated, the chest and the waist, the legs here is actually, you can actually rotate and you can actually pull out. This is actually the first for the G series, so definitely Bandai at the time is actually putting extra attention more and more now. As for the wing here, it doesn't actually extend, but it actually does have some articulation. Now for the kit itself, okay, so the articulation here, it is limited because this is a classic kit, but as you guys can see, there are some decent articulation, and the special feature, the extending forearm, I don't know why they did that, and I don't recall having that extension in the series. And for the legs here, it actually got limited articulation. Now the side skirt is integrated, same goes for the back skirt. But yeah, overall, you know what, I'll actually give this a 4 out of 10. Okay, this is a classic kit. It could be better, but again, this was released in '94. The revived version of this, the HGFC Master Gundam, I'm looking forward to getting it to do a side-by-side comparison. Now, is this unit worth getting? It is a yes, nostalgia purposes. Now, if you're going to be buying this because, hey, it's cheap, remember buyer's remorse. This is a cheap kit released in '94, a classic kit. My suggestion is buy the better version. If you're into customization, this one here, limited articulation, color separation sucks, lots of stickers, and definitely some work needs to be done. And there you have it. Okay, so we covered a lot there when it comes to the special feature, articulation, the hand, the feet, all over, and definitely I will say worth getting in the end for nostalgia. Okay, that's all the time that we got, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and bell notification. I will see you guys on the next vid, and hopefully I can get the Master Gundam, the high grade version, to do a side-by-side comparison. Okay, have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. Remember, have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Kampla. I will see you guys in the next video.